Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do another review on chapter 63 of the Ajin demi manga entitled Strike Back. So in this chapter we first see Koji Tanaka and Izumi Shimamura still fighting their Ajin opponent from last chapter. Yeah, it's the Ajin who can summon more than one IBM. You see, it seems that both his IBMs are very weak compared to most other Ajins with their IBMs. I guess it's because he summoned more than one, so it's a weaker set of IBMs. Since the more IBMs you summon, the weaker they are. Unless it's a flood phenomenon, then that's a wholly different thing. Then every single IBM is incredibly strong. It seems that's how this works, but I don't know. I mean, we don't know the full details upon this. I mean, all we saw was that Tanaka was able to dispatch those two IBMs of his really quickly, which was pretty rushed here because we just got introduced to these characters last chapter and they were meant to be really badass. But then next chapter well, I mean, I guess you have to still acknowledge that they are amateurs after all, so they don't have much experience. I mean, that's kind of the only thing they're just lacking, experience. Can you imagine if they had that? Yeah. I think Tanaka and Izumi would have been in big trouble if these guys weren't amateurs at all, but they are, so they were able to be dispatched pretty quickly first by Tanaka while he was fighting both of the dude's IBMs, and the dude who was controlling the IBMs was on the roof, and he was thrown out by Izumi. Izumi just freaking charged at him, just like that at him, and then he just fell off of the roof onto this fence post right here, and then he fell on the fence really far. He was pretty high up in the building. He, like I said, he fall down the fence. He pretty much split in half. It was like a fence on top of this concrete platform or whatever. The fence split him in half, and his body did regenerate back. But you see, he was right in the middle of the fence, so his body just broke through the fence through the regeneration process. So like I said, it broke down a perfect hole right in the middle of the fence beneath it. Like I said, if you saw the chapter, you know what I'm talking about. So the regeneration process, most of the time it does help you. It's always on your side, but in this instance for the Ajin, it got him stuck right in the middle of the fence because the regeneration process, it was trying to melt both of the top part of the Ajin's body and the lower part as well back together. But see, there was an obstacle, the fence in the way, so we had to break down the obstacle that was the fence, part of the fence, the lower part of it, out of the way, so the body can merge together. Because the body, you see, both half of the bodies weren't that far apart, so they could have merged together. However, it got him stuck right between the fence. So he was pretty much dispatched there. He no longer could fight. He no longer could summon his IBMs, because I'm pretty sure those are the two that he can summon per day. So he's pretty much stuck there. I mean, you might not be able to kill Ajins, but you can definitely just trap them. I mean, you don't have to kill them all, just trap them like they just did with this Ajin right here who was attacking Tanaka and Izumi as well. I mean, they sort of done the same thing with Reiji's enemy as well. The hostile Ajin that was fighting against Reiji. It was stated that Ko was unconscious by the IBM by the guy with the glass, the Ajin with the glasses. By his IBM, he dispatched Ko somehow. He's unconscious right a floor below both Reiji and the IBM and the Ajin with glasses, of course. So of course, they started their fight, and Reiji, he was thinking very smart, and also we learned something about his backstory. I already knew this, but you probably didn't know. But like I said, Reiji, he was a fireman back then, and he saved one of this civilian by using his IBM, because there was this piece of this roof that collapsed on this civilian during this house fire, and he was trying to get him out. So he used his IBM to carry the concrete that just fell on the civilian. So his IBM came in use for him during his fireman duties. But see, the problem is there was a lot of, I don't know if it was sprinklers or maybe the other firemen outside were just shooting these hoses, this huge amount of water from the hoses onto the building. So it pretty much caused a raining effect, which will cause Reiji to have harder control over his IBM. However, he used this umbrella-like thing during the time of his fireman duties above his IBM, so his IBM can actually move better. So the rain doesn't actually, or just the sprinkling water in general, just doesn't affect the IBM in a bad way. So Yeah, Reiji was able to use it effectively because of the covering that the IBM was being covered over by Reiji, and he does it again here while fixing the Ajin with glasses, and he was able to basically so he put the, I think it was like this part of this box thing that it was kind of like spread apart, and then he just put it over the his IBM's head, and his IBM was able to function properly again, and yeah, that was good. So then, of course, Reiji and his IBM were under the box, this part of the box thing, and they were able to just charge at the Ajin with glasses and just uppercut the Ajin with the glasses on his chin right here instead of flying, and that's how Reiji pretty much dispatched the IBM, which is, well, yeah, the guy's IBM, of course, but he destroyed the guy's IBM, the Ajin with glasses, with Reiji's own IBM, and was able to dispatch both, the hostile IBM and the hostile Ajin, just together as one. So yeah, that was pretty good right there, because yeah, they finally completed what they had to do. Yes, they didn't find the arm in any of those locations, but at least they dispatched the enemy Ajins and at least tried. So yeah, I mean, they pretty much wasted their time, which I kind of complained last chapter review, chapter 62, how they were just wasting their time. They were like, all their efforts here were just in vain. They were just fighting these Ajins, these hostile Ajins, but it didn't really mean anything because their goal wasn't really a goal. They just had to go and check these locations out, but you see, it didn't have anything for them to look for there at all. They just couldn't find anything. They were just wasting their time, just looking around, not finding anything. Like, oh, is the arm right there? How about right there? Is it right there? No, nothing. All right, looks like we're gonna have to call K to see if he's having any better luck with finding Sato's arm. But yes, I mean, same thing with Ko, Reiji. Both Ko, Reiji, Izumitaka, they failed in finding the arm. They couldn't find anything at all. Yeah, the Ajin is right between, stuck in the fence posting, and the Ajin that Reiji was fighting was just sent flying with his uppercut and his chin. Yeah, it was very brutal. And Ko as well. We haven't seen Ko in this chapter. I mean, it was stated by the Ajin with glasses that Reiji was fighting that Ko was unconscious and was knocked out by the Ajin with glasses as IBM. So yeah, I mean, Ko is out of commission for this chapter, and hopefully we'll see him next chapter, hopefully. And also, we don't see Tosaki in this chapter as well. Once again, we haven't seen Tosaki in a while. I mean, hopefully he returns, because we just need to see him more, see what he's been up to this entire time, get some more updates on him. Yeah, he hasn't been part of the manga for a while now, so yeah, it's pretty disappointing there. Hopefully we get to see more of him. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean, of course, we didn't cut right here to where K and the Ajin demi human special forces, with these guys, they pretty much have taken out most of the amateurs that are human. So the anti-demis just shot them all down with their guns. These guys are really skilled, like I just said last chapter review. These guys, they know how to fight Ajins very well, and humans as well, but mostly Ajins. So these guys are set and done. And of course, K, he's having trouble finding out, okay, where could that arm be at? I know Takahashi again must be guarding it, but where could it be? Of course, one of the anti-demis states that, wait, we're at an SDF base, right? We're at the Iruma base. Of course, SDF stands for, it stands for Self-Defense Force, of course. That's what it stands for, pretty much, Self-Defense Force. That's where they are, the Iruma base. Of course, one of them says, all right, look, so Sato's arm must be underground. I mean, it just makes sense. There's no way it should be above the surface right here inside this, maybe a little like hideout or a house or whatever. No, it has to be underground, K. That's the only explanation. That's the only that's just the only place it could be at, K. We have to go underground. So next chapter we're gonna be seeing them going underground, and they're gonna meet up with Takahashi again, and they're gonna get into a little fight with him. And then I think K might just stay above ground just in case Sato just comes out, and he most likely will come out, and the anti-demis will just go down and deal with Takahashi again, and most likely just again is probably gonna end up getting killed as well. So expect again to not live for much longer, because he is human and he only has one life. So he's definitely gonna die soon, and that'll be the end of Gen. We won't be seeing much of him soon, so it's gonna suck for them. But that's what K and the anti-demis are gonna be doing. next chapter. And of course, we didn't end up in this location. Yeah, the most interesting part about this chapter is that we see Manabe again. Manabe has returned. Last time we saw him was when he went up to Kei Nagai chapters ago. Yeah, it was like a long chapters ago. Yeah, we see him just go up to Kei saying how, yeah, I'm just going to be leaving. I'm not going to be part of any of this crap anymore. I'm just going to be going to where I need to go so I can be safe, peaceful, stuff like that. Yeah. And Kei was like, all right, I understand. Yeah, sure, you can go, Manabe. I don't really mind, really. Yeah, well, Manabe, he kind of changes his mind because he thinks of Hirasawa and how, yeah, that bastard, he killed Hirasawa. I mean, there's just no way I could just let that bastard live. I mean, yeah, Sato, of course, he can't die, he's an Ajin, but still, I need to get back on him. I need to at least help Kei to capture Sato once for all, stop him with his tyranny, and avenge as well Hirasawa as well, and everyone else that died as well. I mean, they were all my friends, but Hirasawa was the most closest one too. So yeah, Manabe, he goes to the Iozora storage area where he's gonna go and get a gun just so he can get armed up, just so he can go and fight Sato, help out Kei a bit more. Yeah, I hope Manabe doesn't die. Hopefully, yeah. I want him to be one of those human characters who live until the end of the chapter. I mean, of course, Gan is not gonna be one of them since he's pretty much set to die soon. So, but yeah, I mean, we see this new character that we haven't seen before talking to Manabe. He kind of has this hook in his right arm. I guess it's like some sort of prosthetic. I don't know how he lost his arm before. Maybe he just got it chopped off, got his hand chopped off somehow. Maybe he was in the military. Maybe he was like fighting some terrorists in the military. He just got his freaking hand chopped off somehow. But I don't know. Yeah, he's crippled a bit, but I mean he's still functional at least. So because Manabe, he goes to him, like I said, just so he can get a gun. Of course, then the guy, he was perceptive enough to see how. Wait, you want to use that gun for your own personal reasons, right? Not like it's for business or anything. I'm sorry, but if that's the case, then I can't give you this gun. I'm sorry. So you're gonna have to leave, Manabe. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, I'll just get my own stuff someplace else. Yeah, so Manabe then was about to leave, but then yeah, the guy with the hook hand just brings up Hirasawa and says, hey, how's Hirasawa? How's that old bastard doing? Hey, make sure you tell him to retire because he's been doing that crazy stuff for most of his life or whatever. He said, yeah, he's just a little bit worried about Hirasawa, but little does he know Hirasawa is dead. I mean, Manabe just tells him this and like, Hirasawa's dead, dude. Yeah, and then that was kind of he understands that. Yeah, that was the reason why Manabe showed up here in the first place, just so he can get a gun, just so he can avenge Hirasawa's killer, Hirasawa's death. I mean, and then go after his killer. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, that's what Manabe wants to do. What I was meant to say. And then the guy with the hooked hand was like, all right, Manabe, just come over here. All right, let me get you something. All right, this is my entire stash / storage of all the guns, assault rifles, just everything you need to get your revenge on the guy who killed Hirasawa. Okay, but just promise me you won't come back. Just take what you need, but don't come back ever. Okay. Manabe's like, all right, I understand. Thanks, dude. And yeah, he just takes probably all the guns in this entire storage. I mean, why not? I mean, they're all there, so you just take as much as you like. And yeah, he probably takes like all the ammo, just the guns, the knives, everything, even explosives. I mean, why not? Yeah, we know he takes a sniper rifle because in chapter 77, or was it chapter? Yeah, I was like one chapter before that, I believe. But yeah, he shoots down Sato with the sniper rifle that he got from this location right here at the Iozora storage area location. Yeah, he got it from here by this guy with the hooked hand. I don't know, most of these characters we don't get their names, but yeah, we just call him the hooked hand guy, the prosthetic for a hook. Yeah, so and his right arm, of course. But yeah, I mean, Manabe, he gets his gun, and we're gonna be seeing him a little bit sooner than later. So yeah, Manabe, he's coming back, so that's really great to see him. I mean, he is a pretty interesting character. I mean, we don't know much about his backstory, so I mean, yeah, he is directly becoming more of a main character, definitely. So hopefully we get to see more of his backstory and how he grew up, how he met Hirasawa for the first time, and all that interesting stuff that we need to know more about Manabe. You know, so I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll make an Ajin demi human character discussion topic video on Manabe, but I just need to get more stuff on him and make sure he doesn't end up just dying. So if he does die, then what's the point of doing a character discussion topic video on him? So yeah, I mean, hopefully, like I said, we get more on Manabe, and it'll be really interesting to see that. But yeah, I mean, that's it for the chapter review, everybody. Make sure you comment down in the comment section below if you have anything you want to say. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.